Carl and Lou here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial.com for sure. And it's festival talk, but we're not doing Bloodstock for once. We do enough about Bloodstock. We're going to look at another festival we're going to. We're talking about ArcTanGent this year, taking place between the 16th and 19th of August. A 3-day festival held annually at Fernhill Farm near Bristol. Been going since 2013. And we've never been.
No.
We've never been. And the simple answer is this. Time, money.
Yeah.
It's a two thing. It happens a week after Bloodstock, and we've been going to Bloodstock since 2014. And continue to every single year. So then getting the time off work to go to another festival, literally, we'll be back from Bloodstock this year 2 days, and then off on the Wednesday to ArcTanGent. Also the money as well. But just so happens this year, everything lined up for us to go. And happily, it also is an immense lineup, which is a real appealing part of it. There's a lot to be excited about. But I can't talk to you about the experience of the festival because I don't know. I don't know. I've looked at pictures. I've read things.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for it. We're going to be there. We're going to enjoy it. We're not going as press. We're not doing anything like that because we don't want to. I'm doing that shit at Bloodstock. I want to go to ArcTanGent and just experience and enjoy it and see for what it's like and then be able to talk a bit about it. But I do want to cover a bit as well in pre-features, which is what we're doing here. Yeah. We're going to talk to you about 10 bands we're most excited to see. And that are recommendations for you to see potentially as well. There's an array of bands across many stages from a wide array of styles. Progressive rock, metal, post-math, experimental. There's so much on it. It's an intriguing festival.
Mine's a mix because there's loads of bands that I've seen many times before.
Of course.
But I absolutely adore. But I've also gone through, because there's so many bands, because this lineup is another section, another like little niche. It is very... Some of the bands are very niche.
Eclectic.
That's the word. So I've gone through like my playlist and gone, listen to a track of them. Then if I like that band, go into a few more and go, oh yeah. So there's the bands that I've already seen. I'm like, well, yeah, but let's find some extras as well.
Right.
So, so mine's a bit of a mixture.
So I have gone to the opposite choice. Please stop looking. Please stop looking. Can you just wait till I read it out and then you can react to it then? You haven't got to read it off my thing.
Sorry,
it's well annoying.
My eyes went, sorry.
Yes, I am not choosing the obvious, basically. The likes of Highland, Devon Townsend are just, they're just too obvious for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to see them. I recommend you see them, but I don't need to tell you to see them. What I wanted to do was look lower down, mixed around elsewhere, and go, right, I really think this band's great. I want to see them, and I hope you do too. That's what I've gone for. There's one or two that are probably a bit more obvious for me, but not necessarily for everybody else. Yeah. So 10 each. We've chosen 10 each, and we're going to give a quick rundown about why you should see them. Yeah. And we'll do it in order of the days.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know if you can remember. You haven't written all this stuff down. Can you remember what days they're playing?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to do mine in the order of days. All right. I'll start. Thursday on the Arc stage. Ouija Dude.
Okay.
Black metal, heinous and horrid style of black metal, the stuff of nightmares. Very dangerous, very dark. Haven't seen this band live before. There you go. Really excited to see these. Nice. Bit of black metal there.
I'll see my first one.
Yep.
I've gone for High Lung.
Okay.
I think I'm most excited about seeing this band because they are a kind of they do tour. I missed their tour. They don't do many of the generic, that's the wrong word, the bigger festivals, so you won't see them at Download and things like that.
Yeah.
I just don't think, it just won't fit. And I want the right crowd. I'll be very particular about the crowd I want to see High Lung in, because I don't want it to be ruined for me. It's that kind of like, that kind of thing. I want to see it in a very immersive way. So I'm hoping that's what it's going to be for me.
They are one of my bands most anticipated. I didn't want to put them on this list because it's a given. Yeah. It's a given. So I didn't really want to put them on this list. Yeah. That's why I didn't. Yeah. But they are, it's a big deal. I hope to be blown away. Thursday, also on Thursday, Grief Ritual, playing on the PX3 stage. How to describe them? A melting pot of blackened metallic hardcore, bit of post-metal, elements of Black and Death as well. The Rebirth, it's been very creative. It can be quite miserable. It's extremely heavy. These guys are great.
We've seen them before, haven't we?
We saw them at Bloodstock a long time ago. However, that is not the Grief Ritual of now.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. I used the term Rebirth about this band. Ultimately, that Grief Ritual is not this Grief Ritual at all musically. Much so that then they released their EP last year. They referred to the EP as their debut EP, and the stuff before it as demos now.
Yeah.
So that's how they see it. But I actually like what Grief Ritual are now more than what they were.
Cool.
So there you go.
Nice.
I'm a second.
Sugar Horse. For me.
Yep.
A local band. They're from Bristol. So hopefully, they're against Converge, aren't they?
Well, no, they're halfway against Converge. Halfway.
I've discovered quite recently discovered Sugar Horse. Wasn't it through a gig?
Yep.
Covering a gig, you covering a gig, and yeah, I think ever since then we've been like, yes, we love this band.
Yep.
So yeah, really excited about seeing them again. They did a cover that not sure if they'll. I know you've got a thing about covers, but.
In sets, I got a thing about covers and sets.
I know, but what they've done with it is so good that it's going to be sad.
Please don't play it. Don't waste. You've got big long songs there, Sugar Horse. Don't be playing no covers on stage.
Yeah.
Well, I'll jump ahead to Thursday Sugar Horse for me as well. PX3. It's probably a little more obvious for me. They are one of my favourite bands these days. Unpredictable, unique. You never really know what you're getting with them musically. In one track alone, they can make you go crazy in a pit.
Yeah.
You can make you dance. They make you cry. That is Sugar Horse, and they are always spectacular. Converge are playing, and then about halfway through Converge, Sugar Horse start. Guess where I'm going? Got to watch a bit of Converge and I'm off to Sugar Horse. Yes. Simple as that. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
Cool. My next one, Pigs Times 7.
Okay.
Pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw the name and I kind of thought they were like extreme. I don't know, like black metal or something. I don't know why.
Okay, because you heard the word pigs.
I'd heard like the name thrown around a bit, and I was like, okay, I'm going to check them out. Like fuzzy, like really heavy, fuzzy stoner, doomy stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but like energetic. So it's not dour. It's like, yeah, I'm excited to see them. Really excited.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
They're not on my list.
Yeah.
But sticking with Thursday, because Thursday is a strong day, I have Birds and Row. They're also playing the PX3. PX3 stage has the when I was doing this, I was like, shit, a lot of bands are on that stage. This won't be a lot. Birds and Row, the French experimental punk and hardcore band. Good God, this band is weird. But they are creative, and I'm equally fascinated and baffled by their music. Gris Klein is their latest album. I am fucking curious to hear how some of this music sounds live. So yeah, Birds and Row.
Yeah, we've seen them before, haven't we? We saw them.
We have.
We saw them at the Underworld. The lead singer was memorable.
So I'm intrigued. It's been I'm intrigued to see how the new music sounds. So Birds and Row.
Yeah, it's a bit of an obvious one, but again, I put on Conjurer.
Always, yeah. I mean, we're talking of Wednesday bands here. Yeah, Conjurer. I mean, I left them off because it was just too obvious. It's obvious. It's Conjurer.
Anywhere they're playing, we will be there.
Yeah, they're one of the best bands in the entire world, at the country. Okay, Friday for me. The St. Pierre Snake Invasion, playing on the Yoka stage. Be assured, look, this is energy. This is going to be energetic. Rockiness, but also quite heavy. Can be melodic as well. Fast. Bit more just straightforward, really. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I've put Skin Failure next. I love the name. It sounds horrendous.
Yep.
I do get some of my recommendations from when I listen to a podcast, Ed Gamble, Matthew Crosby, and he plays 30 seconds of a metal band.
Right.
Just to kind of test the waters and see what the other one thinks of it. And he's like, this is Skin Failure. And I was like, okay, I quite like that sound. It's just like, just noise, just chaotic noise. And I was like, right, the name's got me in. I want to go check them out.
Yeah, it's a shame that you can be married for 10 plus years and still have to do this. I
listened to your recommendations.
Radalek was the album that was released last year. You could go read the review of that where I talk a lot about Skin Failure. But you could also go watch and listen to the interview I had with Skin Failure. And also, they're at Bloodstock, which is why they're not on this list for me.
Oh, there's so many bands.
So, yeah, for me, it's like I'm more likely to see... If I see a band at Bloodstock, I'm less likely to go out my way to see them at ArcTanGent.
I didn't know that.
But yeah, so yes, I'm aware of Skin Failure are. Great band, absolutely. Hope to see them at Bloodstock. If I can't, the best thing is if I can't see them at Bloodstock, I'll see them at ArcTanGent then. Yeah. That's how it works. Friday, Dawn Raid, PX3. And Dawn Raid as an RAY''D.
Yep.
It is blackness, poignant, emotional, primeval. but with folk-inspired elements. It's a refreshing take on black metal, on that dark, dark world. Experimental.
Ooh.
Really, really great band. Yeah.
Oh, see, I keep meaning to give them a go on that list of things, but I thought they were like fresh.
Nope.
But no, but that wouldn't really line up with this kind of like.
Nope.
Yeah, I should have thought about that. Right, okay, so that's going to be
Raid, yeah.
on my listening list. I'm going to swap one out.
Oh.
Because I did have ArcTanGent, but that's obvious. So that's basic.
Well, yeah, it's a basic one, yeah.
Bell Witch.
Okay.
Just because I'm intrigued to see how that works, because when you go on there, it's like one track.
Yeah.
It's like an hour or plus, because it is just
It's gonna be
immerse
intriguing,
yourself.
yeah. What kind of music?
Yeah, I'm not sure what stage. Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna be like quite late. I feel it.
No, I think they're really. Oh man,
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
But
we don't know.
I am quite intrigued by that. I think they played at Damnation that we didn't go to, or
We've only been to one Damnation. There's been plenty of Damnations we haven't been to.
No. Or they did it at the one we was at. Anyway, but I'd like to check them out. Yeah.
Oh, also on Friday, Helpless on the PX3, and I'm just happy with this because they're just extreme. They're extreme, abrasive noise, very, very satisfying. It's chaotic, it's carnage, it's contagious as fuck though. This is going to be noisy.
Yeah. I'm intrigued. Okay.
Helpless, yeah.
My next one's Igor. I've seen him pop up on different tours with bands that I like, and I was like, oh, that would be cool, because I like the support band. Then get to check out Igor, because I've never seen them live. Just sounds batshit. I'm liking it. So, yeah, one called Camel. Oh, is it called Camel Country or Camel Ride? And it's just bizarre, like all the effects he uses, and it just goes really heavy. So I'm like, right.
I'm yet to be convinced by the band.
Yeah.
Saturday for me, Cops on the Bixler stage. This is a band that was just right up my street. I actually only know one track by them, which is a recent single, but it was exactly what I like. Basically combining gaze, shoegaze stuff, with post-metal.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
me.
Yeah.
It's me all over. It's profound, it's powerful, it's beautiful, it's mesmerising. I cannot wait to see what this is like live and I hear more music from them. Yeah, Cops.
Holy Fawn.
Holy Fawn, I did consider putting them on him, but I left them off in the end.
Another band we found supporting another band, and just blew us away. They supported Brrraaains also on the lineup.
Yeah,
again.
Yeah, Tomasi one. Yeah, but I left them off as well because it's Tomasi. Yeah, and love them.
And we had a moment from we had a stand moment from American Dad where one song played. We're like,
oh
this is incredible.
yeah, of course it
So
was.
I'm trying to find that song. I think it was called Seer.
Oh fucking hell,
And
yeah.
It was just like, this is so
Oh,
cool.
that takes me back. That's such a fucking stunner of a song. It was. The Stan moment you're referring to, if you know American Dad, it's when Stan hears My Morning Jacket and gets mesmerised by it. It was basically that's what we reference. Sugar Horse are number one that did that to me. You know, with Phil Spector. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Saturday still, Naught on the PX3. This is more curious than anything else. I'm curious to see what this is like because it's can be kind of summed up as dark and gothic post-punk,
Right.
but I don't think that completely does the experimental aspects justice at all. They are a difficult band to describe. It's eclectic and enigmatic, transcending basic genre limitations, all with confidence and swagger too. That is impressive. It could be brilliant, or it could kind of just be rubbish.
Yeah.
So this is really an intriguing one for me. Naught.
My next one's Russian Circles. I found them through. They did this. So I listened to like all kind of a playlist on Spotify called Calm Before the Storm.
Yep.
And that's good for finding a lot of these kind of bands. And the lighter songs bring you to the heavier stuff. They did a song with Chelsea Wolfe, and I was like, I love this song. So it took me back to them, and I'm like, okay, this is another kind of band I can get into. Quite very atmospheric, heavy parts, lighter parts. I'm like, yeah, I want to give them a go. Another band that keeps popping up on lineups that I'm like, I would go to that lineup, so I want to try and experience a lot of them bands.
Cool. And last but not least for me, Saturday, OMS on the PX3. It might seem a bit obvious, but it's been a while since I've actually seen this band play live. Sludgy post-metal, greatness, always deliver, always exciting. Yeah, could be one of the last bands we see as well, if not the last band, I think. We'll see. I think it might be Saturday night headliner of that stage.
Yeah.
But right at the end, so could be the last band we see. Damn good one to end on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I put Loathe.
Okay.
So I've not seen them live before.
All right. Yeah.
So
Low.
I'm just intrigued because
Loathable, when I did my list, I put basically, I was like, put a lot of bands that you would put on the list and then eliminate them based off if you think like it's too obvious.
Yeah.
And Loathe were, I think, number 11, and I was like, I'd take them off. But that's more me. I've seen them a few times, slam dunk stuff like that. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah. That's what this festival's going to kind of be, like a little smorgasbord of like...
It is.
Yeah.
It really is. We're leaving off so many here. We are leaving off so many here. This is just 10 that I've chosen.
Because even like the Wednesday, we're like, well, that's just us.
Well, yeah, because like people slice were there.
Svalbard.
Svalbard are not on the Wednesday.
Sorry.
No, but I think they're on the Thursday. Well, they're there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, Divine are there. There's so many. It's an incredible lineup across the.
The other band that I've not heard play before, LLN.
LLN.
I hope they introduce themselves so I know how to pronounce the name.
I don't think you have to say it, but there you go. We can't wait. We really can't wait. We want to talk more about ArcTanGent. We want to come back away saying, my God, what a festival. We want to come back saying, my God, do we have a new one to challenge or be at more regularly going forward and things like that? Hopefully we will. These are the 10 that we recommend. If you've got yours, you know what to do. Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please help us out by giving us a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, consider donating to keep the website and channel running by buying us a coffee via our coffee page or picking up some merch from our Big Cartel store. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as via our social media, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, as well as listen to our interviews via SoundCloud, Apple Music and Spotify. Just search for GBHBL. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?